Okay.
Episode 9?
Is it?
I think so.
I already forgot.
I think episode 9, ground beans. Welcome. We just left you.
And we're not wearing the same clothes 2 days in a row. we just
Speak for yourself.
yeah, no, it's my uniform.
Yeah.
We just recorded one episode down the street, and now we're at Zingerman's Coffee.
Yes.
Well, what we're really at is
Plum Market.
Plum Market, and there's a Zingerman coffee bar inside. So they've got like I guess it's kind of built in their bakery.
Yeah. It's kind of nice setup.
Yeah, it's all right. You know, it's like, I guess it's like how Kroger has Starbucks inside some places.
Yeah. But Zingerman's pretty popular in Ann Arbor for their bakery.
Oh yeah, bakery. They got a restaurant. They've got like a sandwich shop.
We got a baguette.
Luke bought a baguette. They also have a creamery and a dairy, so they have like tons of cheese.
Ah, I think I did know that. That's in Ann Arbor?
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah. I've gone there and gotten a mozzarella making kit.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I forgot to put the salt in it the first batch. It's a big difference.
Do they make
add the salt?
Do they have coffee at the one in downtown?
I don't know.
In the bakery?
This is the first time I've ever had a Zingerman's coffee, so and I'm almost positive that they roast their own beans as well.
Huh.
And this is oh man, just says cappuccino.
What'd you ask for?
I think I got a caramel cappuccino, but this is, oh god,
Mess.
it's terrible. Let's take a look.
Is there a latte art?
That's the latte art there. But no, I haven't tasted it yet. It may taste just fine.
Yeah.
But it's they tell you it's a cappuccino, but this has got to be a 16-ounce cup.
Looks right. Oh, you asked for a 12-ounce? Is that what you asked for?
Well,
maybe you got 12 ounces.
A cappuccino is not a 16-ounce drink.
Oh, right.
It's not even a 12-ounce drink. A latte is a 12-ounce drink.
And I got a red eye, which you inform me is an espresso inside of drip coffee.
Yes. So this tastes like a caramel cappuccino.
Tastes like watered down espresso, just like as advertised.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dude, you're gonna be so fired up.
How would you feel it?
It's gonna be 6 shots of espresso and then a coffee.
Hot dog. Stay up and write the Great American Novel tonight.
I hope you do, Luke.
Or watch reruns of The Office.
Either way, it's a good night.
It's a good night. So, April 2022.
Should have got just a shot of espresso. I'm kind of curious how their beans taste. Although, so on their machine, it's a La Marzocco, but it doesn't have. It's like a manual lever to start the brew. I've never seen that before, but
Yours is automatic.
It's like more like a digital button, you know.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, you're supposed to use a scale, right?
Mm-hmm.
At least I would. But I don't know. I wonder if you have to. I guess maybe that's a question I should ask somebody, because
The scale is for the amount of ground beans that are going in there.
you weigh the beans going in and you weigh the brew out, so the amount of liquid out, and then you also time it. So you time the brew to make sure that you're pulling a consistent shot each time.
That makes sense.
And the acceptable standards for brew time on espresso shots are between 20 and 30 seconds. That's from the Specialty Coffee Association. That's their standards.
What's the difference between measuring the weight of the beans and measuring it like a measuring cup? Is it because they're packed in there, so you can pack them at different?
Well, one's volume and one's weight, right?
Right, but if I took like a quarter cup, would that always be the same weight, or it depends how hard I pack it in there?
Oh no, because there's going to be different moistures, right? Different moisture content and oils, and
Gotcha.
I think that'd be different.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess weight is more across the board, it would be more
accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From time to time.
Yeah.
This coffee's good. Or this red eye's good.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't typically like caramel syrup, but I thought I'd try something different.
Is it like overpowering?
Yeah, a little bit.
So you think it's espresso, coffee, caramel syrup, but there's like foam on there too, right?
It's milk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was supposed to be a cappuccino.
Oh, right.
And then they just add the caramel syrup.
And what's a latte?
It's just more milk than a cappuccino.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
So
I
that
bet
might be
you-
what that is.
I bet you I could have ordered a latte,
Yeah.
and it would have been the same. She would have given me the same drink.
Gotcha.
At least that's my guess. I don't know why they do that. Because I don't know. I'm like 90% sure that the cappuccino is like 6 ounces.
Yeah.
It's like 4 ounces of milk and 2 ounces of espresso.
I like the taste though.
So I got some syrup at home.
Mm-hmm.
It's salted caramel.
Mm.
And so yesterday I made a salted caramel mocha latte. It was really good.
It does sound good.
It was super good, yeah.
Some people put like a dash of salt in their coffee, don't they? Or a dash of cinnamon?
I don't know.
No?
I've
Isn't that a popular thing?
I've never heard of it.
I think it's from The Office. And put the dash of cinnamon. But you were talking about was it the SAC?
The SCA,
SCA.
the Specialty Coffee Association.
And they're the ones putting on the national convention in April in Boston next year.
Yeah, so it's
Which-
the Coffee Expo, I think
We're
it was labeled.
exploring. Yeah. 15,000 people supposed to be attending.
Is that what it said?
Yeah. Like 4,000 vendors. Something like 8,500 people from the US and 15 people from out of country. Could be interesting. They had the breakdown of the people that came in 2019, and like 23% were like roasters and wholesalers.
Oh, I did see that.
So it seems like heavily geared towards them. But I think that'd be interesting because it seemed like you get a lot of different beans, a lot of different.
Yeah. Dude, I think you would learn a ton. Like,
Right.
and I say you, and generally speaking, anybody that attends would probably learn a lot.
Yeah.
At least if they're a novice, like we are. But
But it almost seems geared toward like not education, but
they do have educational components. Like they have
Yeah.
classes and stuff, I think.
yeah. It's interesting. They had a thing like I don't know if it's a contest or something there, but it was based on is like coffee design or something. But it was everything from like packaging to I think like the cups and stuff you use
Oh, really?
in a cafe. And then there's a couple other components, but even like cafe layout or bistro layout. I thought that was kind of interesting. But
Yeah, no. If we end up going, I would like to. I definitely want to sit in as many classes as I could.
yeah, I think that'd be one of the most interesting parts. But I mean, it's in like a huge convention center. It's got to be have everything. 3-day event.
Yeah, I'm sure they got everything.
So that would be cool. You do a lot of videos from there.
Oh yeah. No, that's a good idea. Dude, you can learn so much about too the flavor profiles of different beans and like
Yeah.
cupping. And Jess was reading Roast magazine last night. And she's like,
Nice.
"What the hell is cupping?"
And what is cupping? You told me before.
Cupping is like the process of evaluating the green coffee beans.
What does that look like? So before they're roasted, are you smelling them?
Yeah, they'll judge them on like
Do you chew them?
it's either aroma or fragrance. One's before the brew and one's after the brew. So I think it's I don't know. It's either aroma or fragrance. But then they'll have 5 cups
Right.
and 5 different beans and well actually I think they do. I don't know if it's 5 different beans or if there's like maybe like the same bean, but maybe it is post roast. I've already forgotten. I don't know, but they have the setup is like 5 cups. They'll add water, and then they'll slurp, and then they judge the quality based on like a bunch of different standards.
Right. Can you roast it for different amounts of time and then get a different thing out of it?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Maybe that's what it
That's
is.
even an article I just read in Roast Magazine. It's like the light roast is like 300 and some degrees, and then you know, the hotter it gets, it goes into the dark roast, and it's like, I think it like 450 degrees is like the dark roast.
So the light and dark, that's not the bean. It's how it's roasted.
It's how it's roasted, yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the bean.
Huh.
No, you could take the same green bean and roast it a ton of different ways, and you'll have a different flavor profile each time.
Right.
So that consistency in the roast is like super important.
Huh.
Yep. Well, kind of nice hitting two shops in a day.
Yeah. I like the
This-
truck setup. I mean, it's nice to be outside when it's nice out, but
Yeah. I think we'll have to start. Well, I would say show our viewers what the cafes look like, but nobody watches. So, you know, if somebody watches this, let us know, and then we'll show you what the cafes look like. Right?
One day. Yeah, I liked it. You what would you give that?
This is pretty tasty, and so I don't know.
Like super sweet?
I mean, it's pretty sweet, but it's not
Overpowering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it tastes like caramel syrup, you know. But it's good. It's I would give it, you know, a 7.5.
I think I'd give this
7
about
to 3/4.
the same. It's good. You know, since we started doing these, I haven't been putting milk or sugar in my coffee.
Nice.
I feel much more legitimate, like a much more legitimate coffee drinker.
You are. You'll be a snob before we know it.
Can't wait. All right, see you guys at episode 10.
Yep.